of the morning to you hungry people. This is Chubby Munchies and I'm your host TK. I hope you're wearing the color green today because it's St. Patrick's Day. And to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, we're gonna make a Lucky Charms cheesecake. The first step is to separate the cereal from the marshmallows. Before you start prepping your crust, preheat your oven to 350. We're going to use a food processor to finely ground our cereal. In a medium bowl, we'll take a cup and a half of our cereal crumbs, about a third cup of melted butter, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and mix it until it clumps together. Take your 9-inch springform pan, lightly butter it, press your crumbs to make a nice crust. And it's ready to pop in the oven. We're gonna toast our crust for 10 minutes. Once you're done toasting your crust, we're gonna change our temperature and turn it up to 475. You'll need 2 large egg yolks, split from the white. There they are. That was my first try. And then 5 whole large eggs. For our cheesecake batter, we have here 5 blocks of cream cheese, a cup and 3/4 cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're gonna mix these ingredients on medium speed for about a minute or until smooth. Now we're gonna beat in on low speed our 5 whole eggs and 2 egg yolks. 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Take no more than about 1/4 of our batter and pour it into a separate bowl. Now to the smaller portion of batter, we're gonna start adding some green food coloring. Now we're going to pour about half of our white batter into our crust. And we're going to take a few scooplets of green, plop them on our white. I'm going to take a plastic chopstick and swirl them. We're going to do some marbling here. Now for the secret ingredient, 1 of each Lucky Charm. Hearts, stars, horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons, pots of gold and rainbows, and new red balloons. Now we're going to pour the remainder of our white batter on top of our secret ingredient. And we're going to take, like before, a few scoops of our green and glop it on top. Give it your swirl. Our oven is preheated to 475 and our cheesecake is ready, so let's pop it in. Set your timer for 15 minutes. Reduce your temperature to 200 and set your new timer for an hour. After it's baked for an hour, turn off the oven and let the cheesecake stay in there another 30 minutes before pulling it out. And we're gonna let our cheesecake cool on this baking rack for another 30 minutes. Now we're gonna chill our cheesecake uncovered in the fridge for 3 hours. So take out your chilled cheesecake after 3 hours, cover it up, and now we want to chill it again, covered, for at least another 9 hours, or up to 48 hours. Now it's time to make decorations for the outside of the cheesecake. We're going to start by making up some whipped cream. We're going to run our knife along the cheesecake one more time. And we're going to spread a layer of whipped topping on the top of our cheesecake. Don't use all of the whipped topping we mixed up because we're going to reserve some of that. We're going to carefully fold in some green coloring to the remainder of our whipped cream. Just add a couple of spoonfuls of your green to the top, and we're going to swirl it just like we did our cheesecake. Now we're just going to take some vanilla buttercream and gently coat the outside of the cheesecake. And now we're going to cover all the sides with marshmallows, so the fun part. I'm just doing a random pattern, but if you want to pick a specific pattern and go that way, that is up to you. Okay, I've tiled all the way around, and I'm happy with the coverage we have. These little pots, I got them at Hobby Lobby. Kind of nestle it into the whipped cream. I just want to be fancy, add a little bit of gold leaf. And now time to cut in. I'm just going to set this aside. Best bite, the tip. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this Lucky Charms swirl cheesecake. If you're hungry for more, hit that subscribe button and commence to binging.